He's the CEO.
Oh, of
And he's
Venture Mind?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he says, if they don't take accountability in 24 hours, I'll be dropping the names for full transparency. I promise you that. So when I saw that, one of the things that catches my eye more than anything else is when somebody puts themselves on a timeline, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's like half of our content, right?
Sounds like we have someone in the Theta ecosystem another person that doesn't listen to Poppin' Mags.
For sure.
This week episode is brought to you by None of Secret Supply of Sauce, the best sauce known to mankind and available on shelf anywhere. Even when the freezer is full of sauce, there is still no sauce for you. You want some of Nona's sauce? Too bad, only Nona decides who gets the sauce.
Hey Mags, have you heard about the POG Hub?
POG Hub? No, what's that?
POG Hub. It's the new POG embassy from our friends Kyler over at POG Digital.
They got a POG Hub?
They got a POG Hub, man. You can go there. All it takes is an email address. You sign up. It's as easy as that. And then from there, connect your Twitter account, and you got daily social quests that you can use to get some points.
What are these points you speak of?
Right now, these are just POG points. And right now, there is the ability to open up some POG loot packs. And if you're feeling like a gamble, you can go ahead and rip them open. Some have points in them, some have Discord roles. Maybe in the future there'll be more.
Oh, you'd think POG being a proud sponsor of the Pinecast, I'd know about this.
You would think so. I did happen to notice that the Poppin' Mags intern was on it.
The intern was on it?
That's correct.
And I knew nothing about it.
Doesn't surprise me. Hop on over to hub.pogdigital.com and check it out today.
Poppin's poppin' and lockin', Magnum scrutinizing. Poppin' Mags Podcast.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Season 3, Episode 40 of the Zilly Award-winning, twice over, Poppin' Mags Pinecast. Mags, how you doing?
I'm not a millionaire yet. So if that's the threshold, not well, Bob.
Good thing that's not the threshold. I think we're just 2 weeks away, right? 2 weeks?
From Moon?
We're always, it's one of those things like 2 weeks, right? It's happening in 2 weeks.
Wasn't that like, I don't know if it was the president or prime minister of South Korea. Wasn't it like Wen Moon?
Oh, did he?
I think a while ago. I don't know. Could be wrong.
I remember when we first got into this with Litecoin back in the day, it was always like 2 weeks. Like everything that was going to happen was like 2 weeks, but it was always 2 weeks from that day.
Right.
So it was like one of those, it never happens.
No. But there was, even speaking of coins though, there was a T-fuel spike the other day. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not actually. I think I heard one of our cohorts talking about it, but it was a quick spike. So it's, if you're staking, you missed the quick spikes.
You missed it. That's why I've said financial advice on stake. But I mean, if it works out bad for you, don't do it. Because, we say not financial advice, NFA, but
right.
If you're staking, you're going to miss out on that stuff. So
yep.
I just do this thing where T-fuel or Theta spikes, because one of them seems to always like spike. I think because maybe like the community's smaller, it can be manipulated more. So I'll just swap T-fuel to Theta and Theta to T-fuel, and I'll just keep netting either or. And that's not financial advice. That's what I do. And I'm no trader. I'm no Harvey Harvey Rockefeller, I'm just a regular JPEG pineapple.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it's a good play though, because you're right. It seems like they don't spike at the same time. It's one or the other. And most of the time it retraces. So if you can, swap out of that, the pumper into the one that didn't, you can usually swap back into it and, net a little bit. But of course that is not financial advice. And
last night I swapped back to T-fuel. No, I swapped back to Theta.
Oh, right.
And earned because Theta was going down and was going down hard, and T Fuel was like doing okay, going up a little bit. So,
Yep.
you know, not financial advice.
No, not financial advice at all. And I mean, while we're on the topic of pumping, the opposite of that would be
Dumping?
dumping. And we had a little bit of a VNTR
Oh my
dump this week.
gosh.
I
Yeah.
feel like that was the big news of the week. Obviously VNTR is a Solana token. There is a partnership with Theta on their website. But yeah, did you happen to catch any of this?
I'm gonna default to you because I'm not involved in it.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm a little bit involved. I got into it when it was just a wee little guy,
A wee lad.
and it's been doing well. And it looks like we got a community update on Twitter addressing today's price action. They wanted to be fully transparent about the movement, which is great. We
So what
appreciate
was the
that.
movement? It dumped?
It
That-
dumped, yeah. So some private round VCs unexpectedly sold off large amounts of their tokens. I'm hearing that
Never
it was
seen that
all of their
before.
tokens. Never. That's a first,
Yeah.
causing temporary volatility in the market. Sure. They later claimed they didn't anticipate the impact. Okay, like who are these guys, right? Like
Right.
what kind of VC doesn't have the mental capacity to understand that when you dump a large amount of tokens, there's slippage. I mean, the if you go to make that trade, the site tells you that there's slippage, and it's probably a large enough amount where it's like, you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Because you're going to hammer the price. But whatever. I mean, I think we can both agree that if it's your coins, you can do whatever you want with them, right? We've said that before. It's the bigger issue is should they have had them? But
Well-
whatever.
I think
Right?
the bigger thing is if you used your platform and company as a tool to get it out to your people to invest in it
Mm,
and then dump it
yeah.
after you got your people involved in it, right? I think that's a little bit different than, hey, you're just a Joe Schmo investor, bought them
Mhm.
and sold them, right?
Yeah. No, for sure. And you know, it the action itself isn't wrong, for the most part, but it says a lot about you, like whoever did this. And to make it even worse,
The
they
hot
say
dog guy. We all need to figure out who did this. I wonder who could it
Exactly.
be? Yeah.
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 To make it even worse, they say to clarify, this situation arose due to an internal human error on our side in the vesting schedule, which mistakenly released their tokens 1 month early. Instead of holding, they chose to immediately sell. I mean,
Oh
so
my God.
yeah, so there was a 1 month error in releasing the tokens, but I mean, that just basically saved us from this happening in a month, right? Because if they did it today, they do it in a month.
Right. But I
Um,
mean, you get it earlier, and then I'm just going to dump it all.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's what they're saying that the people dumped it all. Who knows, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, so here's where it gets a little bit interesting.
Yeah.
And
Where's the drama? Where's the drama?
well, that's a little bit of drama right
That's
there.
a little, but yeah, it's a wee little bit. of
So
drama.
then afterwards, on that post, somebody writes, "Who are these VCs?" Right?
Mhm.
And there was a reply from Germane,
Who's
who is the
Germane?
he's the CEO,
Oh, of
and
Venture Mind.
yeah,
Oh,
and he says, if they don't take accountability in 24 hours, I'll be dropping the names for full transparency. I promise you that. So when I saw that, like one of the things that catches my eye more than anything else is when somebody puts themselves on a timeline, right?
oh yeah.
Because that's that's like half of our content, right?
Well,
I mean-
sounds like we have someone in the Theta ecosystem another person that doesn't listen to Papa Mags.
For sure, absolutely. And you know what? He put himself on the countdown. I was like, wow, this is aggressive. Like to say that you're going to name drop, like that's aggressive. And I would understand why a tweet like that would get deleted which is what ended up happening. Right.
Oh, deleted.
So it got deleted. 24 hours came and went. There was no sign of anything.
Hmm.
So, me being me and catching that 24-hour countdown, self-imposed. I think it was like 24 hours and 15 minutes later, put the little alarm clock. It's been 24 hours. Has the perp taken accountability? And there was a lot of replies to it, a lot of interaction. None from Germane. Didn't say a word.
Right.
But Ronnie Boy, says, after consulting with the team, he deleted the tweet. The legal reasons for disclosure of the name may harm VentureMind AI. If that's where he ended it, and that was like an official statement from Germane, I'm okay with that. I get it. Like he was obviously irritated in the moment that somebody did this and wrote something that he shouldn't have and possibly could have legal ramifications. I get that too. But to
And it could have ended right there.
could have ended right there. That's it. Like, listen, I know I said I was going to name drop, but after talking to legal, we decided that it's not the right thing. We can't do it. And whatever else you want to sugarcoat it with. And that's fine. That would put a kibosh to this thing immediately. But then Ronnie Boy says, continue your cheap FUD. It's like, dude,
Poking the bear.
do you know what FUD is? Like, do you have any idea? I mean, how can just bringing something up of a promise being made that was never delivered and then deleted, are we supposed to just act like it never happened?
I've heard they like this CEO in VentureMind because they're transparent.
Correct. I've heard
like
that.
left and right.
I've heard
they're
that
so
too.
transparent.
Yeah.
Now something's asked and then they give a clarifying thing and you're like, okay, but then they're going to stick you and say, continue with the FUD.
Right. Well, I don't know that this guy's on the team or maybe he's on I don't know who Ron is, but whatever. Like if this is what was said from the official channel, then be like, listen, okay, right? I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But for this guy to call it FUD, it's like, dude, all I did was call this guy out for putting himself on a clock. This was self-imposed.
Yep.
And not taking accountability for what he posted. That's it. It's got nothing to do with his project or anything like that. It's just simply, I'm going to name drop in 24 hours. Nah, I'm going to delete it and pretend it never happened.
And we try to hold Web3 accountable.
Yeah, I mean, we hold ourselves accountable, so we got to hold others accountable. It's only fair.
Right. And POG, proud sponsor.
Yeah.
They seem to operate better when they get called out on.
Right. We hold our sponsors accountable.
That's right. You won't find that from many.
Right.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's usually the opposite way around.
Does like your boy BitBoy, does he have sponsors?
Oh man, dude, what a situation that is.
Yeah, let's get back. Well,
pause on that.
Well, yeah,
Ooh.
hold up. Stick a pin in that.
Yeah, boy. But yeah, so now credit to them. They did an AMA Friday morning, which was after the 24 hours, and we're looking legitimately to ask questions. Now, I haven't had too much interaction with that project. I'm kind of just like in it, got my stuff staking, just letting it ride. Whatever happens at this point happens. Things seem pretty neat. Like they're into like AI robotics. Whatever. Like at this point, I'm not focusing much on it, but we have some friends that do. And we got a little bit of a transcript from one of these friends.
Oh.
And he's like, there's no rug pull. There's, no secret agenda. Even someone told me they thought Theta did it and Mitch did it. And coming up with all these insane concepts, which I understand because the lack of knowledge, you can create in your mind all these things, but this has nothing to do with data. Data Network does not own venture tokens like the company itself. And so this had nothing to do with Mitch or anything like that. So you guys know, you guys kind of slay hard on Mitch and the Theta team, because of, whatever is going on there as far as price action and stuff. But, these guys are a great team, but they had nothing to do with it. I'm going to have to completely disagree with that take. We don't slay hard on Theta because of the lack of token price, right? I think we're both in agreement that we want appreciation in price.
Yep.
but I believe that we slay hard because they just keep on moving the goalposts to like what they're trying to do here.
Absolutely.
So I don't know. I don't know that convinces me either way. And listen, like when I said name drop, I didn't say anything about who I thought it was. He's saying VCs. Theta's not a VC, right?
Yeah.
I don't know who else maybe people from Theta are in VCs that do this with other tokens, but Theta is not a VC. So to kind of make this jump over to there is a big jump.
So I kind of read it. I mean, this is just my opinion. The way they talk about Theta and Mitch, I read it as Mitch is the CEO of Theta. So when they say Theta or Mitch, but
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with them individually investing in it. Because if you remember your boy, Wes Levitt, Wes One, uh, doesn't he work for them? VentureMind?
He is connected with them. Yeah. Is he on the board? Yeah. He's in some way
There was
he's
some
connected.
announcement, remember?
An advisor status, I believe.
Yeah, okay. So he advised, you don't think he talks to fucking Mitch?
Sure he
And
does.
I don't know, who else do we know in the space that involves Theta tokens, that involves some weird stuff? And it's not like Theta would be getting coins. That would be their own money they'd put
Right.
in. So it wouldn't have anything to do with Theta or Mitch as the CEO.
Right.
So I think what happened was advisor Wes said, "Hey, I advise you to delete that because we don't want to get out what everyone in Theta already knows, that
Huh.
Mitch is dumping coins."
Yeah, I mean, this might have been Mitch. It might not have been Mitch. I don't know. And quite honestly, we'll never know unless it's posted by Germane, which I don't know why he would do that.
Or we get some good detectives.
Or we get some good detectives that in the past have proven without the shadow of a doubt that there has been some sketchy stuff going on with the account that was previously by Wes said to be a Theta drop account. And there's some suspicious transactions going on with that with some of the TNT 20 tokens. Now, this one is a Solana token. I could understand why TNT 20 tokens, why Theta would have a big bucket of those because they helped integrate or whatever the deal is. Who knows what that story is, but there's a direct connection between Theta having some TNT 20s versus Theta owning Solana, right? They would have to go and get a Phantom wallet. And we know they're not doing that.
Well, they might do that, but they won't do anything to get Theta on Phantom Wallet, which we know. But I guess so. The point I was trying to make before this, and I think you got it, but I'll just bring it back up again, is that Wes announced that he was an advisor for this thing, and then you got there was the Medium article that was put out about it, and a lot of people in Theta because of these factors said, you have a Theta aligned coin on Solana. There's a white paper. Wes is an advisor there. We're going to go out and get some. So
Oh, sure.
Theta community helped build, allocation
there's no doubt
price
about it.
action
Yeah.
for that.
Correct.
So what I'm saying is, once again, happens with POG, which happened with some of these other TNT 20s, right?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden you have this dump from individual number one, Wallet One,
Yeah.
and who we believe to be Mitch. And so now you have this playbook again. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, it seems like the same kind of playbook. Whether or not it was him, I don't know. I don't really care too much. It's what we've already been able to prove through on-chain analysis is that he's done it with POGs, right? So to disagree with that is just nonsense because the proof is in the pudding. Like it's already been proven using on blockchain. Blockchain's a beautiful thing, right? Can't really hide too much. I mean, you can hide, but it's tough. Like,
and they're not smart enough to do it.
Yeah, you got to be smart, right?
Yeah,
absolutely. Like, make fresh accounts. Don't use don't use your NFT launcher account, like whatever that nonsense was that we got fed that people just bought up. I was like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But hey, I took a lot of heat for that post, but guess what? It was the key piece of information that we needed to put this all together. So props to me for taking that heat and not deleting that tweet.
Yeah.
But,
Good for you. Good for you. And
yeah.
wasn't it they didn't respond to you, they responded to URP? Oh, sorry.
No,
Wait,
they
wait.
responded to me.
Oh, no. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, they responded to me. Wes responded to me. And then also on Discord, Faded Network responded to me. And that's where it was like hammered in stone that this wallet is a Theta drop wallet. Like minting somehow it like the NFTs mint to that wallet and then they're dispersed from that wallet. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. Whatever. But that wallet was also involved in the shenanigans. So they ratted on themselves on that one.
It's just funny, trying to call you out when it's on a blockchain, right?
Yeah.
It's on a public ledger. So
in just like the final piece on this, I commend VNTR for having this AMA and trying to be communicative. Communicative. Yeah, there you go.
That's from both of us. Yeah.
That's a tough one. Communicative. So I mean, I applaud it. I appreciate it. It's great. Just next time, don't say you're going to do something in 24 hours that could put you in legal trouble because I'm going to find it. Like I look for this stuff. This is my bread and butter. Like we just got 20 minutes out of that tweet. This is beautiful.
Yeah. But I just think, I don't know, posting that and deleting it
without saying anything. That's the key. Like just eat it. Like eat it.
Yep.
Eat it on Twitter. Like I shouldn't have to go to Discord to understand. You posted on Twitter. So wherever you posted it, eat it there.
Yep. But it just, I'm just saying it seems awfully convenient. And this is a playbook we've seen numerous times.
Yes, it is.
So I guess, what I'm looking to hear is from them to say it wasn't Mitch or anyone involved in Theta, is that no private investors from Theta fire sold on their own those coins. That's what what I'm looking for.
Right.
Can they emphatically say that?
They won't.
They won't.
It's all good.
Because you remember what was that other coin? Levita. Remember? Mitch was the CEO and they put it in their fucking paperwork.
Yeah.
And that was and then oh no, that was a mistake.
Right.
Okay. A lot of weird stuff.
That's a big mistake. Well, I mean,
you don't know your own CEO, or
that's
you think Mitch is your CEO?
Like how many times proofreading that would it take to catch that as being a mistake? Like that should be one.
But we're separate entities. They're Levita and we're Theta.
Yeah.
I mean, and just the people that eat this shit up, whatever,
I know.
Theta's selling, I don't buy it. Like, stop being cheap.
Yeah.
Have a venture mind. Think for yourself.
All right, moving right along here. How about we do a HGH Corner?
HGH Corner. Okay, I'm ready.
Dude, got a brand new pug dropped recently.
Me too. Oh, I got one.
Did you get one?
I did.
So it took the Cupid pug.
Yeah.
It took the Priest pug, and it took the Seal of Courage. And if you had all three of those, you were able to get a drop of the Cleric pug on Valentine's Day.
Who looks sick, by the way.
Very sick, yeah.
Yeah. Real quick, that post went out like there was a Discord message at like 3 something in the morning, maybe.
Yes, there was. Yeah.
And I was up and I saw that thing pop up, and then I bought the Cupid pug immediately.
Oh, nice. That was the one you were missing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah. So little 2-for-1 special on the Cupid pug, basically.
That's right.
Comes down to. So shout out HGH, new Cleric pug on Valentine's Day. And also there was a new puggy on the shop site on the staking.battlepugs.com, the Amazonian puggy.
Can you explain the puggies to me?
I think they're just collectible.
Okay.
Right at this point, I know we had HGH on and we asked him about it, and he was, he doesn't spill the beans like a lot of other people do.
Yeah.
So it was very
Cloak and dagger.
everything about it right now is just, it seems like it's just a collectible. And you get these points on the website, and you can buy either those collectibles or you can buy the potions for the level up. So I've been collecting the
Well, and to be fair, Kyle, NFTs are not investments. I believe that. So I think I can get behind that. No?
yeah, it's not, yeah, it's right.
Well, if it is an investment, it's not very good.
Oh yeah, exactly. It is one, but yeah,
I think we can all agree with that.
not the way you wanted to.
Yeah.
So yeah, so a little Valentine's Day present for myself. How was your Valentine's Day besides that?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Came and went.
Were you a big Valentine's Day guy back in the day?
No.
I hated it. Yeah, I've never been a big Valentine's Day guy. Is Valentine's Day just American? Like, do they celebrate this on the other side of the pond?
I think so. Wasn't it? Because it's Saint
Oh, it's
Valentine.
yeah.
And there was like multiple Saint Valentine's Day massacres, or
Well, that was, yeah. I mean, there was one big one here, like Capone, right?
yeah, one of those old school gangsters.
Yeah.
And Capone, not as like Pug Capone, just like Al
No.
Capone.
Yeah.
Well, because isn't there like a gangster pug or something?
There is, yeah. There's a couple gangster types, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Valentine's Day,
American Valentine's Day.
American Valentine's Day. Not a huge fan, but I do have a daughter now that's 12, and I was actually told this year that she was too old for me to be their Valentine anymore.
Oh,
That
really?
hurt. Yeah, that hurt.
I don't buy that.
Yeah, I didn't either. So I got her a flower and told her that I don't care how old you are, you're still my Valentine.
Oh,
So it went on. It is what it is, right? I mean, the natural progression of things. But Valentine's Day has always been just, I've never enjoyed it. It's just like what's the point of it, right? To just charge you extra to like, because the restaurants have all these quote unquote deals on Valentine's Day, and I just I don't know. I don't know.
So
Whatever.
Popper, not a fan of Valentine's Day.
Rant over. I mean, who really? I guess there's some people that probably are, but
It's a cash grab, Popper.
it really is. It really is.
But isn't
And, hey,
everything?
Dude, speaking of cash grabs, I just went on to thetadrop.com and I'm looking at the most recent, like the for sale.
Uh-huh.
And the two that I'm looking at, 1 and 2, Mousepad 2024, Theta Bomber Jacket. And guess what?
What?
Guess what happens if you buy these?
Oh, they've already expired?
You can't redeem them.
Ah!
And it's not like you have to go in there and read the instructions to see that the redemption's already passed.
Yeah.
I mean, how long have we been on this? It's ridiculous.
I know, but I mean, that's more of a public service announcement, maybe to some new Theta NFT enthusiast, which is cool. But stay away from, if you buy anything that's redeemable, read the fine print.
For sure, because the Theta Bomber Jacket expired June of last year, and the Mousepad was January, so you're still a couple weeks old.
Mitch was giving those out as Christmas gifts because he knew, all the extra ones that they had made.
Oh yeah, there we go. We got a good giveaway for you guys. We should do it lotto style, right? We'll do an auction. These are a free giveaway, but let's auction them off. Oh. So how about that Super Bowl, dude? Your prediction was absolutely accurate.
How about that? Yeah, I said a few weeks ago that it was going to be. First, I said I said Philly's going to win. It's going to be big, and you're like 8 points. I'm like, no, like at least 16 points, and 18 points.
18, yeah, 18-pointer. Yeah,
that's,
wow.
Pretty good. I was, no one believed me, and fun fact: every Super Bowl Brady was in, even the ones he lost, they had a chance to win it.
Oof.
So
okay,
this thing was over pretty quick.
That honestly, this was one of the worst Super Bowls I can remember. It was just 24-0 at half. The Chiefs, their first play of the game, I believe, was their only first down in the first half. Right?
Sounds about right.
Something like that. And then it's just like, what the heck is going on here? I mean, obviously the Eagles defense was just playing on a different level.
Yeah.
The Chiefs defense wasn't playing terrible. They were stopping Saquon. The only part that about this, like, listen, I don't have anything against the actual team of the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not a big fan of their fans. Whatever. But
I
the
think
fact that they won without Saquon Barkley really doing anything, just I wish he would have been the reason they won. I wish
yeah,
he would have.
they were trying to make that, and they were trying to make that happen.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
they just kept giving him the ball.
yeah, for sure. Dude, I
I
was
would
reading during the week that the biggest bets in the whole of the Super Bowl were all overs on Saquon Barkley's yardage and touchdowns by Saquon Barkley, even up to 4 touchdowns in the game.
wow.
So the fact that Barkley didn't score a touchdown, I guarantee you Vegas won, regardless of the Eagles crushing.
Yeah, and I thought that was it Hurts 1st and 1 from the 1?
Yeah.
Dude, why give it to give it to somebody. Like, why I could see if it was like 3rd or 4th down, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying throw it, but I'm saying
No,
you
you're
have
saying
running backs,
let
fullbacks,
yeah.
let them fucking do their job.
Yeah.
Because I mean, every time you do that, it's unnecessary. You open yourself up to injury.
Oh, for sure.
So it's so
Hurts
fucking
is a big guy though. He's not like
yeah, but
Jalen.
I right, but I just think, like, it's selfish. Like, there's more risk to happen when I think you're gonna get the touchdown anyway. Like,
Yeah.
somehow. So
I saw an X post, and it was a bunch of guys. It must have been like 10 guys. I probably from the Philly area, and they had $1,000 bet on Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown.
oh boy.
And when they got into the brotherly shove formation,
Yeah.
as they were doing it, these guys were doing it, like watching the game and just, imitated the brotherly shove, and they were all cheering after he scored. That was pretty funny.
They should have put him for the first touchdown. They would have made a lot more.
That was the first one? Yeah.
I
I can't
believe
even
so.
remember. They
Pretty
all
sure.
they
If
blended.
not, then I'm wrong. But and I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Disregard.
Our boy Scotty Saints, he didn't do so well with his picks though.
He did not. Sorry, Saint Scotty.
Yeah, R.I.P. Hey, you had fun though. It was worth the price of admission.
Yeah. Hey, he's gonna give me a winner at some point. I know it.
There you go.
March Madness is coming up.
You just got to know which one it is so you can back only that one.
Or just do the opposite.
You could that's hard to well, I mean, I guess the only way to oppo that bet is just to not put it in, right? And just
like in Jeopardy when
take the risk.
2 people get it wrong, and then you don't want to, if you're already net up. If you don't, so.
And we will be right back.
This week's episode is brought to you by Dr. Theta's Community Guardian Node. Theta's premier community guardian node where you can stake your Theta if you don't run your own guardian node. Best of all, 100% uptime so you do not miss any rewards and 0 fees so you earn 100% of your T-Fuel. Trusted by Theta Labs, you can easily stake directly within your wallet. Simply go to the staking tab, choose Delegated Guardian Node, and find Dr. Theta's Guardian Node. Quick, simple, reliable, and best of all safe as the coins never leave your wallet. Stake with the doc today. This week's episode is brought to you by GuardiansOfTheta.com, offering 0% one-click Theta Guardian staking with random monthly token giveaways. Guardians also airdropped everyone staking with him an NFT that you're able to stake and earn T-Vibe. 100% uptime, 0 fees, random giveaways, what's not to love? Stop paying 4% and come join the fam with Guardians of Theta.
Papa Max, yeah. Papa Max. Papa Max Podcast. Papa Max Podcast.
Hold on, Popper. I got a phone call. Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Magnum Pineapple.
Speaking.
Ah, Mags, how are you?
Who is this?
It's your favorite Theta employee, Andrea.
Oh, Andrea, this is different. We're
Well,
calling show now, I guess.
yeah, I just needed to call and touch base with you on ETH Denver. Are you going?
I am not going to ETH Denver.
You didn't get a press badge.
No, I didn't get anything.
Did
I'm
you
having
apply at least?
no. Ever since
Come on.
JPEG New York City, I said no.
You
Absolutely
got to
not.
go for ETH Denver. Okay, we're gonna work on that. Side note. Well, anyways, I'm going. Did you know that? Do
I
you read
did
my
know
tweets?
that. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
as covered on Papa Mag's Pinecast.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Following up per my tweet, uh, I was just wondering if you know like who's going to ETH Denver. I want to make sure that I get some FaceTime with all the Theta community members who are going.
Oh yeah, we have Char69, Charizard, Zilly Award winning.
Yep. Top of the
Charizard
list.
69. The Zilly Award winning POG team, a lot of those guys are going.
Yep. I'm going to see them.
They're going to be there. That's basically who I know who's going. Just
2
the
people. So that's what, 30% of your listeners?
yeah, maybe. Yeah.
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 Canadian math. Sounds like the correct Canadian math.
Tens and tens. Yeah, there's a couple that are going 30%. That makes sense. That tracks.
I guess 40%, we can count me. That's fine. I can count as a listener. So, okay. Did you know that I used to live in Denver?
Didn't you work for the Denver Nuggets?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Oh, that's interesting. You're looking to meet up with people. Are you going to meet up with the Denver Nuggets?
That is great journalistic work. Yeah, I am. I'm going to see some old colleagues. I'm excited about it.
Oh, well, be interesting to see what comes out of that.
We'll see. There's a lot of sports teams in the world. We're meeting with a lot of them, which is fantastic. So that's all I'll say.
Okay.
I'm not putting any count ups on my watch.
Yeah. You do listen to the show. Smart.
Sometimes. All right. Well, I gotta go. I got a lot of work to do. Believe it or not, I only post pictures of my dog sometimes, but other times I'm usually working, to all the haters out there. So I gotta go because I gotta go take more pictures of my dog while I work.
You used to take pictures of plants and basketball stuff too, but
Yeah, and then I got a lot of complaints about that. I have an Instagram actually for anybody who wants to follow me for more rich content and photos that I actually don't really post on Twitter. You should follow me on Instagram, W3Andrea.
oh, just like Twitter.
It's kind of like VIPs right now. There's only a couple hundred people there.
Oh,
I don't even know who's on Twitter, so love to see you there. Follow backs.
all right. Thanks for that update, Andrew. Appreciate it, and keep us informed on what's going on in East Denver. And better get back to Popper. We're talking about the weather.
We got snow on the ground. Man, what a miserable day. Like we're supposed to get some snow. It's been raining, like literal like summer rain most of the morning here. So it's just nasty.
I remember like I guess Texas got some and even
Yeah.
parts of Florida, right? They got a bunch of snow.
Yep.
And then I remember like Dole complaining about it. And then I talked to Dole like a week later after all that. So this was like a few weeks back, maybe a month, I don't know. And he's like, I was like, oh, you still got the snow on the ground? He goes, no, he's like, it's like 83.
Ah,
Fuck
no,
off,
it's complaining it's too hot.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're some kind of person to, I think we should get some kind of extra credit for living in the Northeast.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
it's
been
tough.
brutal this winter.
It hasn't been like super cold, but we've got a lot of little storms that have just been enough to be annoying.
Well, it seems like I don't always remember it's like the highest it gets with wind chill is in the teens. And like, it's
Oh,
like,
it hasn't been
it's
that bad here.
it's like, it's like 34 degrees, feels like 17
Yeah.
constantly.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah. I mean, you remember you went to SUNY Albany like 1 or 2 days, right?
yeah.
Dude, those buildings there, man, they're like built wind tunnels. It's unbelievable like how cold it would get. The wind would be howling through. And then the
Yeah.
minute you like get past it and like go onto the take a left, like the wind stops.
Is that the buildings or those the quad the ones underground?
Well, yeah, I mean you start to take all the you have to get to the building that has the tunnels in it. Yeah, but But as you're on your way there, it's like, you're just freezing. It's unbelievable. The wind's
Yeah.
howling. And then you
Yeah.
turn the corner and there's like no wind. It's weird. So how about a little POG corner?
POG Corner. POG Corner. See, I did twice.
I did. I'd like that. I was waiting for it and got it. I love that. So speaking of loving it, you made an appearance.
I did.
Yeah, on their tweets.
Oh yeah, what do you think about that?
Mr. Shark Tank, dude. Mr. Wonderful Mags. Love it. It really
Is that
fits
where my
well.
head was on?
Yeah, your head was on Mr. Wonderful for sure. We got Pogman likely on Mr. Cuban. And then I don't know who the punk is on, one of the women. And then Mr. Wonderful always is usually the one sitting in the middle with his hands like put together like the way they are.
Wow.
So
Shout out Emerson.
Okay. You put that together?
He put that together. And shout out POG account for Emerson pointing out that Emerson should have had it out on Monday.
I love it. Hey, they're keeping themselves accountable.
Yeah. And that was Friday. I got a little busy. I really want to go on there, especially since I was on the graphic. Emerson, if you don't put it out on Monday, put me back on the graphic. I will be there. I'll make sure I'm there this Friday. Please do not go without me.
Yeah, you were busy for Valentine's Day. We get it.
Yeah. I think the previous week I was with the Arby's. So, yeah.
So then we had also, I don't know if you noticed this, little Katy Perry action on the POG Game official Twitter account.
Okay. Tell me more.
Fun fact, at Katy Perry traded her Pogs for Pokemon cards in junior high. Do you hear the roar of Pogs slamming all over the world? You'll want to trade your Pokemon cards for Pogs this time around, to be honest. Order your hobby box today. And a little picture of her, I don't know what, she's like going for an award or something, screaming, your order has shipped, and it's funny. So shout out to our favorite Katy Perry, right? We're big fans of Katy Perry on datadrop.com.
No, we're not.
Oh,
no,
I forgot.
I mean, even Mitch kind of calling her out on that AMA was pretty funny. So, and her people.
Yeah, her people. It's more her people. I'm sure she probably doesn't even know what data is.
As long as the check clears, right?
Right. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Hey. And the dishes are clean.
It was like in the she just like brands it out, like she just brands everything out or whatever that she can, as long as she gets money. It's like Krusty the Clown is like Lisa. There was a Valentine's Day episode where Ralph Wiggum, I Choo Choo Choose You. I don't know if you remember that.
No.
So he got Ralph got her a Malibu Stacy car for her. Malibu Stacy is like Barbie or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it said check the trunk, but he spelled trunk wrong. It said tunk. And so there was 2 tickets to the Krusty Comeback special. And and basically Bart said he's like, I don't want to lead Ralph on, so I shouldn't go. And he goes, you should let me go. He goes, I'll do anything. I'll even hold hands if I have to. And she's like, well, what if you kiss? He goes, Lisa, I told you I'll do anything. But he goes, I'm such a big fan. I even have the Krusty the Clown home pregnancy test.
Oh my!
So it's Krusty is just his
name was on anything and everything. Yeah.
Right, a la Katy Perry, which is they're both clowns, right? So it fits.
Good segue.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like that's a lot of relatively famous people do that, right? It's just.
I think I don't really use, like, Tom Brady won't put his name on anything he doesn't believe in or develops, right? Like Peyton Manning will be on anything and anything,
Pretty much, yeah.
So not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just saying not everyone's like that.
Yeah. No, not everyone's like that.
Yeah.
But quite a few. And then there was also one other tweet that was just from yesterday. And it says, you ever wanted to design a POG? For the first time in 30 years, you can win the ability to create a physical punch board of POGs.
Ooh.
Tag your favorite leaders, projects, and creators. Let them know that you'd rep them to play for keeps for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So it seems like this is part of the arcade. You play, you win, and You might be able to design a
I'm
pod.
afraid to play for keeps, man.
Me too.
I'm afraid. 'Cause I mean, there's like I mean, you listen to like Blaze and Nokels and these other people, like
Mhm.
not physical aside, like there's still the like a similar way you wanna like stack stuff or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I don't get all that.
Yeah.
So, I just feel like, like me playing Daryl in ping pong, like he'd spot me 19 points, best of 21, I still lose. So I'm just afraid I'm not good and I just don't want to lose.
Right. What's the point of playing to lose? Like
Play
you
to
can
lose.
if you think you're gonna win, that's a whole different story. Like
Yeah, I guess I could do the play not to lose
yeah, no,
to
there
practice.
exactly. It's a matter of how much we want to put into it, and yeah, I mean, it could be fun if you're good at it. Yeah, be great.
But that's also like, "Hey, let's do a fantasy football league." Oh, what's the buy-in? "Oh, no, we're just doing it for fun." I don't wanna do that.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? So that's where
those are hard to follow.
I think that's the little disconnect about, you know, putting time in to learn the best way to do it,
Yeah,
and I'm not saying that's not a thing, I don't think, unfortunately, it fits me right now?
yeah, it's all good. Yeah, and I mean, especially if it's play for keeps for well, it's not they play for keeps for the actual founders too, don't they?
Um, I
Or maybe that's
y
mistaken, but
they
either
might,
way,
but it's yeah, I think it might just be uh, the 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 POG one
yeah,
and the Tygon one, like,
okay.
that they launched on there, but it could be those, and that would just scary.
That
But,
yeah, that would be real scary.
speaking of the founders, we have any news on staking?
I haven't seen any news on it, no. I can certainly with 100% accuracy say that I haven't done anything to stake mine. Still looking for it. I know things happened pretty quick, within that last week of getting the Theta Pass set up, so it seemed like this was the next progression of what was going on, so I
Well,
think we give them another week, and I don't know if we have to start that clock to get it going again or what's going on here.
or we're gonna look really dumb come, Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, exactly, "Oh,
They
no,
like
it's already up."
to Monday us
Yeah.
too, so
Well, you know what? If I was them, that's what I would do too, right? I would, like, tease it that if something's forgotten, "Oh, sorry about that," and then just bam, Monday, while they know that we're not recording and dropping on Tuesday and just slam us, like, that is the art of war right there.
right.
So, don't take that into consideration if you haven't already, please. Although it's fun, right? Who cares? It's funny to me.
Kev just sent us, Super Bowl LX odds on
Ah,
every team, yeah, yep, and it looks like KC's favored, plus
again?
50, yep.
How can the Eagles not be the favorites, honestly?
Uh,
They gotta be number 2.
KC and Baltimore. Oh, you know what? Eagles are. I'm sorry. It's in a stupid format.
Oh, it's
Uh,
not in order. Got
yeah,
yeah,
plus 600 for Eagles, plus
that's
650 Baltimore, KC plus 650. No,
plus 600 on Eagles right now that's financial advice, maybe not
I,
financial advice, but
I
that
like the
seems pretty
Bengals
good.
plus 2100 or Tampa Bay plus 3400. Not financial advice.
The Eagles, I don't know, man.
And you know what?
Let's see.
Pats could be a sleeper.
Is Brady coming back?
No,
What about the Raiders, right? Now he's involved with the Raiders.
yeah, he's like a 5% owner, right?
There's a whole big spiel about him, like, being involved in the pre-meetings of other teams and stuff like that because he was an owner of the Raiders.
Yeah, Brady would never do anything shady like that.
No, he would never deflate footballs on
No,
purpose.
stop it.
He would never listen and have his coach listen in on and, well, spy on other teams. That's beyond them. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah. So, I think that kinda wraps up Podcorn unless you had anything else.
Nope.
Alright, so how about a little update on the Squad movie week?
Oh, we have a winner.
Do we have a
Next
winner?
Yeah, so Saturday, I'm assuming 2 p.m. Eastern, I don't what is that, the 22nd?
The 22nd, it is, yes.
22nd. We are having the redemption
Of Shawshank.
of Shawshank.
Good movie. Good movie. Do you remember that was one of the clues for this most recent POG, or not POG, Psycho KO Zots game?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, there was this in the pipe swimming.
Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
yep.
Which, by the way, I've stopped receiving Zots, unfortunately. So I don't know what happened. I got 3 months worth, it looked like. So
Yeah, but I got when
you
I
got
got it,
different packages. Like, you
I
got
got
larger packages.
yeah, and I only got it once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might end up being about the same. I don't even know. I don't know. Whatever. They're good. I like them. I'm hooked. Uh, honestly, probably my favorite, like, hard candy at this point.
That's high praise. We could have done a
Yeah.
whole
I mean,
Valentine's Day promotion with Zots.
yeah, right, right.
No, just they're missing out
Yeah,
on the Zots.
they really are. You know, when you have, like, Jolly Ranchers, I like, but the flavor tastes fake to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially versus these. Like, the flavor on these tastes genuine, like, good. But
You
yeah.
know, made in Italy, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
here where you can put any kind of poison in
Unbelievable.
in any food, and it if you don't want, you got to pay extra to get it without the poison, right?
Yeah, you
In this
gotta.
country,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So, but hey, free market. So,
Yep.
I guess that's the pros and cons of the poison industry.
I don't know. Well, that kind of brings me a little bit into a little update here from the pandemic, that meme that was alive a while ago.
Mhm.
Seems like people are trying to get it back going again. I see a post here from Mr. Hakuna. They got a Plan D poker tournament,
Oh,
trying to run on Saturday, the 22nd at 1 p.m. Pacific.
competing with the squad.
1 p.m. Pacific. Yeah. Well, that's 4 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, it might be close to over.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys skate out.
Ha.
But I mean,
Well,
isn't the ending
yeah.
from what I know of? I didn't watch all of Shawshank, but
Yeah.
I've seen a lot. I think the ending is the good payoff, though, right?
Yeah. You definitely don't want to watch the first 3 quarters and miss the end. Yeah.
Right.
Um, but so it's an entry fee, $10 worth of Plandemic. There's NFT bonuses for the wins. And it looks like they're taking some of this and they're they're really trying to reinvigorate the system here. They're gonna burn some, so make it deflationary. They're gonna put some into a liquidity pool. So I don't know. I don't know what first table, first place wins 4 Fuse Guardians, 4 RS2s, and 100% of the prize pool. After the 20% rake, and the 20% rake is going to be 15% of it is going to be burned, and 5% of it is going into a funds a guaranteed monthly tournament with exciting prize pool. So it's going to kind of be a progressive jackpot here. So yeah, if you're into it, if you're into poker, check it out. We'll see what happens. It's kind of neat. And then you just brought up one of the last things to talk about. Your boy, Zilla's boy, Bit Boy.
Oh, yeah. Tell me more about
Oh
this
my
Bit Boy.
goodness, dude! Like, this is a train wreck happening in slow motion in front of all of us. I don't know the entirety of the story, but BitBoy obviously had his network. He was involved with Hit Network, whatever it is. There's guys on that side that, you know, BitBoy is saying they stole his Lamborghini from him, right? They took it away. They didn't know about it on one foot, and then the other foot they did know about it, and they had to pay taxes. This whole thing is just a giant mess. He cheated on his wife with another employee within the Hit Network, got a divorce. Now he's broken up with this other girl, and dude, he is just like I saw a YouTube from him from Monday, and it was like, this guy, you know, I I'm a sucker. So on a personal level, I feel bad for the guy. It seems like he's been through a ton. Don't think he's a good person. I think that he is just as guilty as everybody else in this whole situation. but the stories are so convoluted. It's impossible to tell what the real truth is. Like, there is definitely he said, they said, and then the third solution is the truth, and it's definitely a mixture of the two. And man, it is just wild. Like, some of the accusations being made. He dropped hints that he was gonna like really go off later in the week, but then never did. So I don't know if we have to put him on a count up here, but boy, like just a total mess. And obviously, like, he went from doing his daily show to now fighting in the ring, right? But boy, it's wild. It's wild.
Huh.
But he no longer has the Lamborghini. Um, he said he never wanted it he wanted a Ferrari in the first place, but the to be crypto successful, you got to have a Lambo. So that's why he got the Lambo.
Right, and then lost the Lambo.
And then signed the Lambo over and got no money from it, but says that it was under like threat of death. Like, dude, it's wild. It's wild. And I just checked. There has not been another follow-up on the YouTube channel, but boy, it's what's going on there is crazy. I mean, he's into stuff like, the story over there is not over. That's for sure.
Yeah. Did you? I think I saw this last night, real quick. I don't know if you were done with that.
Yeah. There's to be continued.
Did you see this? Not thread guy thing. Did you hear about this?
No.
So there's a video. Now I only know from what I'm seeing, but so there's a video. He's like streaming. I don't know if it's whatever big person in the Web3 space. He's streaming, and they're talking about some coin, and then the one guy didn't sell, and then he sold, before it went down, and then they went on mute for like a long time while like the live stream is going on, and basically, like, I think there was some like insider information going on.
Oh, is this that Libra token?
Is that what it is, Libra?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You know anything else about that?
No, that's I did see that, and that was basically all that I saw. That one project that I got into that searches up Twitter posts
Mhm.
for these contract addresses.
Yeah.
One of the guys in the group I'm in for that hit on Libra. He was following it and got it early, and was able to make a nice trade off of it from the Twitter post. So
Oh,
that
nice.
was all that I knew of Libra. And then after the fact, it seems like there's a really big deal being made about Libra. So I'm not 100% sure what this is, but I did see that there's some big time accusations of like insider trading on this. And to be honest, dude, are we surprised? Like, that's what all of this, like 99% of these tokens that are being dropped, it's like you might think you're early, but you're already last in line. Right?
Yep.
It's
If
it's
if you think you're early, you're already late.
right.
Yep.
Right. I mean, unless you can catch it immediately, but you got
Unless your bot catches it immediately, or you catch it somehow. You'd have to be at
to
the
be
right
in
place
the
at the right time.
trenches.
In the trenches, right? There's just so many fucking coins
Yep.
out there.
Oh yeah, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But, did you have anything else? I did have one more thing. I just have a suggestion for the next squad movie. We can get Super Troopers on as one of the picks.
Okay. I think we could do that.
Throwing that out there.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that's a go-to for you, and I've seen it a while ago. But man, your memory with movies, steel
Oh,
trap.
the obscure lines I was referencing before the show. You
It's a
talking?
steel trap, dude.
Ah!
You don't forget.
If if I could only do that, if I had that like ability on like useless shit that like could earn me money,
If there
you
was a
know.
job that paid you for Super Trooper one-liners, you would be in first place.
Yeah,
You'd take that one down
it'd
for
be
sure.
tough. Yep. So okay, you hear that, George? We're gonna I'm gonna suggest we add that next month. I mean, that might bump my suggestion of Pee-wee's Big Adventure, but that's fine.
Oh, that's a good one too. That's a good one too. Yeah, I don't want to listen. Just like my biggie guru. I'm not looking to cut in line here. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there. Like, put it in the queue, right? I don't need to go from 486th place to first with a draft copy of
Dude, have you checked real quick? Have you been to your shrine lately?
no.
Do you have any mystic gurus?
I think I have one. Yeah, I have one.
Okay. I mean, not that it matters, but the levels are crazy because I've had them like staked since the beginning.
Oh yeah,
Um,
right, right.
thing that sucks is the custom I got, which I still love, right? And that was one of the last ones done. That I was like, it was like a few weeks ago. I was like, oh, what's going on with the Mystic Gurus? Then it's like, what wallet is it in? Because you can't see it in your you can't see it on your open theta because it must go someplace else. Then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyways, I was like, oh yeah, I claimed whatever, or I had, which was a shit ton, right? And then I stuck then. So it's like the gurus are at some insane level, and then the custom is at level 1. So not that it matters, not that that project is alive,
Right.
or isn't a rug, but yeah.
Dude, so as you're talking about Libra, I just was looking here and I come across a tweet from Ape Pigeons. And he says, I lost all of my money because of Libra and 4 to 5 years on Solana just down the drain. These influencers say, quote, just go again, unquote. I've lost everything to this cabal. I promise I'm going to fly to LA and find at Banks, at Not Thread Guy, and
Ah!
Rank the Gods. I will kill one of them. Ruined my life. Whoa.
Heavy.
Wow.
That's I mean, I don't condone violence.
No, 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 no. I'm not trying to here, but wow. Like,
You should ask him if he wants to come on the Pop Mag show, talk about it.
should I?
Why not?
All right. I'll reach out to him.
Yeah,
Why not?
reach out to him, and yeah, have him come on one of the hit Pine casts.
Let's get the inside scoop here.
Yeah, why not? Right? Hey, don't you miss half the shots you made?
Yeah.
Right?
You miss all the shots you don't take for
Yeah,
sure.
there you go. Yeah,
For sure. All right. I'll shoot my shot.
yeah.
All right. To be
Pop-
continued. Maybe we'll get a Libra breakdown here.
Yeah, that
I want to know. The people want to know. This is interesting stuff.
and that's why we're like the influencer or whatever, right? Like we don't do that.
We got nothing to sell.
Yeah. Then again, we got
give
no
away
one to-
coffee cups.
Yeah. Yeah, we're continuously working in the red. Wait, yeah, the red, right? That's not good, right?
Yeah, the red's not good
Yeah,
financially.
red's not good financially. But we enjoy doing it. But yeah, but we would never steer intentionally someone the wrong
Yeah.
way. And that was we would never sponsor a meme coin just to get rich quick. And that's what those meme coins are, is you're just transferring wealth from a lot of bag holders in there. So.
Exactly. And I mean, if anything ever happened like that, it was probably somebody we didn't know, one of our brothers or something like that, but not affiliated with us.
Yep. Sure.
All right, good stuff, man. Is there anything else you wanted to impress upon the people?
Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey.
Baba booey.
Yeah, no, I don't think I got anything.
All right, good stuff. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna reach out to Ape Pigeons. Oh, go ahead, please.
Bro, POG key phrase. POG key phrase. What do we got? What do we got?
Libra.
You know how to spell that?
Capital Libra.
No dollar sign?
Do we want to? Is that allowable within the confines of the system?
I'll allow it.
Dollar sign Libra. All capitals then, all right? Dollar sign
caps.
Libra. Dollar sign Libra, all caps.
Perfect.
There you go. Great call.
So, hey, if you stuck to the very end, or if you stuck to almost the very end and then you got off, then you're screwed. But
Yeah.
if you stuck to right now where you're hearing me, congratulations, you just got the Papa Mags key phrase.
Boom. Good stuff. All right, guys. Have a great week, and we will see you on the boards.
You have been listening to the Pops and Mags Pinecast. Music provided by Sushi Cat. Like what you hear? Send that cat a very nicely worded compliment on Twitter at JustAddSpam. Pops and Mags is a Scumbag Hat production in association with Pam's Day Spa.